The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
It's time for a crunch or two. It's time for a little something something. It's time for the Snack Authority. The Snack Authority. The authority on snacks. Snacks of all kinds. From the most common and wildly famous to the most obscure and unknown. The Snack Authority. Snacking all the time so you don't have to.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to the Snack Authority, broadcasting live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café. The Snack Authority is a weekly podcast where we dig into the history, taste, and flavor of local snacks, national favorites, and yes, even some bizarre international treats alone or in a head-to-head battles. My name is Jess, and here with me is my panel of snacking experts, our Dave.
Hi.
And our Ed.
Hello. I think today's exciting, Jess.
Today is a very good day for us.
Yeah.
And for you.
This was in stacking news, and Ed brought it up, and you were all over it, and here it is.
Here
All
it
over
is.
like
I
a Jess
made
and a
it
Fudge
happen.
Brownie. That's because you're magical.
I am, kind of, yeah.
I feel like sometimes he makes up for making us eat bad snacks by bringing in really good snacks.
Well, I do balance it. Usually you don't want to have a whole bunch of bad ones in a row, so you
Because then you know which day to fear. You know which day
And
to fear
sometimes
coming
we
in.
get surprised. We think it's a bad one that turns out to be a good
Right.
one.
Or
And
opposite.
Yeah, or opposite.
like these, I mean,
They seem to be
I
that
don't-
we're going to like them.
yeah, I don't think they'll be bad, but it could be not what we think in our heads.
All right, what do we got?
These are the Fudge Brownie M&Ms. And Ed's already in them. So supposedly these are softer, they're bigger, and they're brownie-ish, which I'm a little confused by, but I'm also really excited by.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw them size-wise, you might think peanut M&M.
We have the share size
No,
bags, which is a little teeny bigger than a normal bag, as it seems, but it serves three.
No,
This
it
is for
doesn't.
3 people. So what
I
do you,
count as 2 people right now. You realize this, right?
Yes. Yeah. So why must be the calories of M&M must be much more because of the fudge inside.
130 calories for a third of a pack. That is such a different texture.
It's very different, I think. But these actually first appeared last year and disappeared, so now they're back.
Why'd they disappear?
Yeah, it doesn't melt in your mouth.
No?
It's chewy.
Bite one and a half. I bit one and a half. Very different.
They, word on
Almost like gum inside.
Yeah.
word on these is that they have a fudgy center that is denser and creamier than the original milk chocolate.
There's like a little ball of the fudgy brownie, a layer of chocolate, and then a thin layer of that cookie outside, so it's still not going to melt in your pocket or anything.
So it's got a thin chocolate layer.
Yeah, it's a very weird texture. I'm going to level with you.
Well, over time we've tried a lot of M&Ms. So we covered a lot of the history of the M&Ms, but
Yeah, it does have the chocolate on the outside and the fudge hard ball in the center.
What a
So
weird...
it's a cross between a regular M&M. This is where the peanut would be.
Yes, the
Right?
little pocket where the peanut... But when you think about it, they had to figure out a texture that would hold its shape with this chocolate coating when they dipped it and swirled it. But the texture is unlike anything I can put my finger on. It is exactly like a chewy cooked brownie. It's not.
Yep.
It's not a gum. It's not a taffy. It's not. Oh, do you remember that? Oh, we tried it so long ago. We had a chocolate treat, and the texture was similar to this.
Not the dough around the ice cream.
The rice. Yep. It was the mochi ball.
Mochi ball.
Mochi ball, and then the rice kind of cookie thing. It's a little bit chewy. It's a little gummy. It's like when that gets warm.
Okay.
Thank you. That wasn't even chocolate. I don't even know how you got what I was talking about by the by my stupid description.
Because it had that texture, like you said. Blindfolded, you would never think you're having an M&M. It doesn't resemble an M&M. Actually, I don't know if there's a mistake on mine. Mine are W's.
Yeah, he got a bad batch.
Yeah.
Very different.
Some of them don't say any M on them.
No, my green one has no M.
Did it have a W?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the greens don't have any letters on
I
them.
don't know if they're not a consistent shape, right? So maybe their stamping
Maybe.
is off on these.
But the peanut one's much the same. There's
Yeah.
no way to make a smooth candy.
No.
So they took their peanut M&M machine, removed the peanuts, made a ball of fudge, and put it through the same exact
Yeah.
way using the same machinery.
I think so.
So now I know how they did it.
Now you're asking, why did they do it?
Because they could.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's more of a, I'm saying, why would this be a third of the bag? Because there would be a lot to eat all these. It wouldn't be if they were M&Ms.
No, M&Ms
this
are mini
is
M&Ms.
Dense.
Yeah, there's a lot more to this.
But it's also, it's different to eat because when you eat these, it's literally like you're eating a gob of brownie inside a hard candy
Yep.
shell. Good for them for making it, but whew.
We've covered a lot of M&M history in the past, so today I thought we'd focus on M&M Color History.
Oh, alrighty.
All right, so the original colors when they came out were red, yellow, violet, green, and brown.
Okay.
Violet was replaced with tan in the late 1940s. And then, you probably remember the tan one.
Yeah.
Because they had a dark brown and a tan
Yep.
for a while.
Yep.
And that lasted for 36 years.
Gee whiz.
But then something happened in 1976 because we had the red dye number 2. The interesting
That was a bad thing in those days.
Was it really?
Yeah, you went around.
they were pulling products. It was a big thing. And the interesting thing is the M&Ms never contained red dye number 2, but for marketing, they pulled the red M&M at that point.
Okay.
And that's when orange was introduced in 1976. And that went all the way until 86. And then a guy named Paul Hethmon, as a joke, started a campaign to reinstate the red M&M in 1986.
It's a good thing to take a stand on.
Became a worldwide phenomenon. And red came back in 86, and they kept the orange at that point. And in 95, another decade goes by, and they invited consumers to vote on a replacement color for the tan. So the tan didn't actually go away until 1995. And the choices were pink, purple, or blue. And we all know who won
Blue.
that one. It was the blue. And there have been other limited time colors. You've probably seen the Easter pastels and that
Yeah.
sort
Do you
of
ever
thing.
go in Las Vegas to the M&M store? A million colors.
Yep.
Including silver and gold and unbelievable.
That sounds pretty.
In 2004, they created an online store, and you can order 17 different colors and get personalized things put on the M&Ms.
I
You
did
can
see
get
that.
your own.
I've done it.
Yeah?
Or I've got it for a present or something. My name was on M&Ms. I'd show it to you, but I ate them.
He didn't say what.
I said, I'm going to save these, and that lasted
That's
for about an hour.
This is a nice present. I think I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Like M&Ms are hard to resist, you got to admit. That's why all the commercials are basically these. They still have one of the best Christmas commercials I have ever seen in my entire life. Best commercial ever.
Is this gonna? One's getting away. Get him. Is this gonna stay, or is this a one-time thing?
Doesn't say limited.
No, I don't think they've decided. Like I say, they had it out last year, and I think it was limited at that time. And they must have got good response to it because it came back this year.
They didn't make huge fanfare about this last year that I remember.
No.
It almost could be a different product. obviously they own M&M. It's a powerful name. It's going to get it tasted like it did for us. We bought it because it was M&M, and if it was WW, we might not have bought it. But for an M&M person, I think they're going to expect something different than it is. From me trying it, I think it's awesome, actually.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I think on the finish, you get a lot more intense chocolate flavor.
It's better than an M&M.
Whoa.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah. Because it's more. It's more of a meal.
Well, when you think, like, when you find a good product that's very, very different from other things, I don't know if you guys do this, but we're coming up to a time where we're going to be opening back up, having, summer gatherings. If you've ever made a brownie trifle, all I want to do is put these in it.
What's a trifle?
It's like pudding and
It's
dark
layers.
chocolate cake, layers
Okay.
of happiness.
Whipped
and I usually
cream
put toffee.
and pudding.
Imagine these in a layer.
Oh.
M&Ms, don't you take these away from me before I can do this.
But you could get some. They probably won't last till then.
Just hoard the M&Ms.
Hoard
Fudge
them.
brownie. I could
Like
do that.
M&Ms, you could eat a handful of M&Ms, right? Not necessarily one at a time, but you get 5 or 6 of them, you pop them in your mouth. You ain't doing it with this, right?
No.
Not if you wanted to be able to eat it.
Yeah, because you're going to be, really like, you'd have to chew. That's the difference. That's why it's not an M&M. It says it's an M&M. It's different than an M&M.
Well, they had the crispy M&Ms. It was a logical step to go to the next
Chewy.
thing. It's chewy. It's on the opposite end of the spectrum. They've really been playing with texture, size, everything.
I wasn't overly a fan of the crispy.
I really like the pretzel, though.
They did have the pretzel one, too.
Salty and sweet.
Boy, they're working it.
They're working it. Hey, did you know there's a new flavor of Chips Ahoy? Yeah. I'm
a fan.
I'm not too sure about this one. So they've launched a limited edition Sour Patch Kids Chips Ahoy.
You mentioned that, I think, to me, and that still sounds yucca.
Yeah, it's not even clear they have chocolate chips. The pictures I've seen show a cookie with pieces of Sour Patch Kids and also some brightly colored chips. You know those bright ones? It's not really chocolate. You've probably seen the rainbow ones.
I don't mind the rainbow ones, but when you add a gummy texture, it's like putting gummy bears in a sundae. Things go wrong when you don't have the right texture in there.
We do have one Instagrammer who said, I didn't think this would be anything other than vomit in cookie form.
Oh,
but I like it. I actually like it.
See, now we have to try it because there's one of those items you think are not going to be good, and they turn out to be surprisingly these two things mix.
Right, but there'd be, much like these, there's no real reason that it should be Chips Ahoy at that point.
No.
Right. It's just marketing. It might be a decent cookie on its own. Jess is not buying it.
When somebody describes something, I thought it was going to be vomit in cookie form, it kind of sets the tone.
Yeah, but they liked it. They actually liked it.
Mikey.
Yeah, they expected it to be bad, and it was good, which goes a lot for when I end up being higher on something when I expected it to be bad, and it's actually pretty good. To me, it's great because I expected the worst. And the opposite happens, too.
Right. It's just such disappointment.
Yeah.
And I was worried these would be really disappointing, but they're delicious.
If there was a bag of these or a bag of regular M&Ms or a peanut M&M, I would go for this one.
Oh.
Dave, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of milk?
Yes.
How about chocolate milk?
Yes.
Would you perhaps try Twix or Snickers flavored chocolate milk?
Yes.
It's a thing.
I would.
You can drink your candy. They're spotting Snickers chocolate milk at stores again. It's been out before. The milk is flavored by the candy bars, but it's low fat, 8 grams of protein in each bottle, and it's got vitamin A and D. It could be good for you.
There we go. I'm going to call it good. I like the strawberry milk. I like the chocolate milk. Ovaltine, all that.
I love Ovaltine.
There we go. It's chocolate milk, right?
Ovaltine in forever.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I would eat Ovaltine with
By
a
the
spoon.
scoop? Oh, no.
Just put it in your mouth and
I hear
chew
Pat
it.
puts it in his tuna fish.
Really?
No, he doesn't. He just says he does. That's fine.
Well, these are spotted at Walmart, so you might want to check that out. The general consensus is that the Twix milk has a flavor that's truer to the candy form.
So it's in a bottle in the refrigerated section, is what you're saying. Okay.
And you mix it in with your milk. You squirt it in.
No.
mix it-
Pre-mixed.
Oh, finished.
Finished.
Oh, okay.
Just grab a bottle of Twix milk.
Wow. So it's got a short shelf life because it's milk. If it's real milk, it's got to be gone in a few days.
Yeah.
That's a risky thing. Why wouldn't you just get milk and squirt that stuff in there? I'm just recommending it to you guys because you're going to end up losing some, because everybody ain't going to jump on that.
Some people might, but
I will.
when you think about it, now that we've been talking about things, what if they took that same syrup and made it an ice cream topping, Twix topping,
Nice.
Snickers topping?
I could do that.
I would eat
On a
that.
vanilla soft serve? You kidding me?
I don't mess around.
Yeah.
This would be delicious. Instead of having to melt the candy bars in the microwave and then go, I'm just kidding, I don't do
Which
that.
brings up a point. What would happen if we froze these M&M brownies?
You'd break your teeth. I 100% believe you'd break your teeth.
This could be like you put these on a cake or something and you eat
Nice.
the cake and there's a piece.
But not frozen.
Not frozen.
No.
It'd make a nice decorative item on
Unless
a cake.
you
Trifle.
bit it and it shattered like a
Charleston chew.
Charleston chew. Perfect.
Freeze it and
We can
crack
try
it up.
You can send us the bill for the dentist.
Yeah, right.
All right, we'll get on that one then. Right?
Gosh.
It was great. I like it.
Good for you, M&M. For
Thumbs up
WW.
for me for sure.
M&M Fudge Brownie. Thumbs up. Great.
Good job. If you guys ever have an idea of a snack we should dig into, an idea of anything we should pair against each other, please contact us at thesnackauthority@gmail.com. Please let your snack eating friends know about us. Share, subscribe to us, give us a 5-star rating. Have a wonderful Fudgy Brownie week. Try these.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.